And they are racing.
And they're off. Mr. Cracker straight into the lead over on the far side of Foster's Cross, and then Supreme Dock towards the near side is Tranquil Sea. Improving is the Disengager, Pride of the Arctic and Terminal. Lambro is next towards the outside of Jackson's Lady. Imperial Shabra is next with Bob Owen, and then towards the inside Carlingford Lock as they go towards the first, and Mr. Cracker leads over in front of the Disengager, all safely over as they head towards the bottom turn, and going quite a clip in the early stages now as they swing towards fence number 2. And Mr. Cracker, Declan Quealy in the lead, the Disengager Richard Johnson second, then Foster's Cross showing third, Pride of the Arctic 4, and then Imperial Shabra, Supreme Dock and Tranquil Sea, and then a break of a few lengths to Terminal with Bob Owen on the outside of Lambro. Then comes Carlingford Lock, who's racing together with Jackson's Lady and Jamesy Hall. Majestic Concord is next, and they're followed by Booker's Bridge as they race now to approach the next fence, number 3, and it's Mr. Cracker who leads by a good 5 to 6 lengths. In second place, the Disengager. In third on the inside, Pride of the Arctic, Foster's Cross and Imperial Shabra. They come next with a break of a few lengths to Supreme Dock and Tranquil Sea. Bob Owen is next, and a further break to Terminal. Lambro racing alongside. Then Jackson's Lady just on the outside of Carlingford Lock, and a couple of lengths to Jamesy Hall. Laganbank Booker's Bridge, and they're followed by Majestic Concord with Clepton Bob Lingo next, and then comes Muirhead towards the inside as they swing now and make the descent. Racing right down now to the 2 fences at the bottom of the hill, and Mr. Cracker going along a 3-length leader to the Disengager. In third place, Imperial Shabra, 4 Foster's Cross, Pride of the Arctic 5 and Tranquil Sea 6. Bob Owen is 7. Then a break of a few lengths to Supreme Dock. These are being followed on the descent by Terminal, who's on the inside of Jackson's Lady. Carlingford Lock keeps company with Lambro. Jamesy Hall, Laganbank next. On now to the second fence as they come now to swing into the straight and race now for the bend with a long run up in front of the stands. The leader is Mr. Cracker, just over 3 in front. The Disengager second, disputing third, Imperial Shabra with Foster's Cross. Then comes Tranquil Sea, Bob Owen. Pride of the Arctic is next with Supreme Dock and Jackson's Lady. Terminal, Carlingford Lock, followed by Lambro. Jamesy Hall on the inside with Laganbank. Muirhead is next, being followed by Clept, and then Bucker's Bridge. Bob Lingo is next with Quantitative Easing after them with Majestic Concord. Romanesco is last but 1, and last of the leaders last. Racing up to pass the judges, circuit to go in the Tote.com Galway Plate. Mr. Cracker, Declan Quealy leads the Disengager, Richard Johnson. Imperial Shabra, Jody McGarvey, being followed then by Foster's Cross and Philip Enright. Then comes Bob Owen. Tranquil Sea is next. Supreme Dock and Terminal. Jackson's Lady, Carlingford Lock in company with on the inside Pride of the Arctic as they stream out over that fence and begin to race now towards the mile mark and swing into the back straight where they've got 6 left to jump. Mr. Cracker from the Disengager, who's moved now within a length. In third is Foster's Cross, 4 Imperial Shabra, Supreme Dock, Tranquil Sea, Bob Owen. These are being followed then by Terminal, who's on the inside, in company with Jackson's Lady and Carlingford Lock creeping closer. Pride of the Arctic is next. They're being followed by Lambro, Muirhead trying to improve, Bucker's Bridge, Jamesy Hall, Laganbank, Clep, Romanescu is next. Quantitative Easing is just after them, being followed by Bob Lingo. A break then to Majestic Concord, and last of the leaders is pulled up. Going now to 5 from the finish. Mr. Cracker from the Disengager, who lands just in front on the outside. They're being followed by Foster's Cross, Supreme Dock, then Tranquil Sea on the outside of Imperial Shabra. Terminal is on the inside. Jackson's Lady is next. Carlingford Lock, Muirhead, Bucker's Bridge, Lambro all trying to improve. And then comes Clept as they jump this fence. Little to choose between the Disengager and on the inside Mr. Cracker. Foster's Cross a close third. Tranquil Sea, Supreme Dock, Terminal just in behind them. Jackson's Lady, and then comes Lambro. Pride of the Arctic and Muirhead. A bad mistake by Carlingford Lock. Clept and Laganbank try to improve, and Romanesco trying to get in contact with the leading group ahead of Bucker's Bridge as they make the downhill run for the final 2 fences in the Tote Galway Plate. And it's Foster's Cross and Philip Enright who just hit the front from Tranquil Sea. These are being followed then by Quantitative Easing, who's making taking steady ground on the outside of on the inside Supreme Duck, and they're being followed by Muirhead as they race away from this one and jump now the final fence. It's Foster's Cross, the leader, from Tranquil Sea, Supreme Duck, and these are being chased then by Quantitative Easing, who's on the outside. Muirhead is after them, Jackson's Lady and Carlingford Lock trying to get back into it on the inside ahead of Clep. They're homeward bound now as they swing in. Supreme Duck, Quantitative Easing on the outside, Carlingford Lock towards the inside, and then a break to Jackson's Lady. They're on the run up towards the final 200 yards. Carlingford Lock and Tony McCoy coming there. Quantitative Easing on the near side, Niall Madden. Supreme Duck and Muirhead come next. They're racing up towards the finish, and it's going to be a J.P. McManus winner. But which one? Carlingford Lock and Tony McCoy will give J.P. his 6th Galway Plate win. He's followed home by Quantitative Easing and a third possibly for Jackson's Lady, and then Muirhead followed in by Supreme Duck, Lambro Terminal, Clept, Foster's Cross, Laganbank, Booker's Bridge, Tranquil Sea, and then came Jamesy Hall in a clean sweep for JP.